And this is that time where all my guests get 1 minute on the clock to give me what to say. Is there hot takes? Let's do it. All right, now it's time for those hot takes. And this is that time for that 1 minute on the clock. And all my guests get that 1 minute break down all their hot takes for all the latest breaking news. It's all 12 topics I just broke down right now. Can they do it before the bomb blows up? Or will they blow up their time? That's it, and they lose. And it's up to you, of course, as the audience to decide who wins hot takes. I'm so excited to see how this goes down today. Mr. Mike Casey, our resident intellectual himself. Who's going to go first in the hot takes?
All right, I have co-anchor privilege tonight. It's got to be in the privilege seat. Our newcomer Mark Hurtado. Let's see your hot takes, Mark.
All right.
He's going Mark.
No pressure.
He's going at Mark right away. Okay, Mark, you feel okay about
I'll
this?
cover what I can. As far as the negotiations go, I do hope we enter another strike.
Whoa!
Let me get you in. Let me get you into this. Okay, ready? Here we go. Let me get you in here. Here we go. Now, okay, you ready to go? Okay, here we go. Hot takes in 3, 2, 1. Hot takes.
All right. Now I'll go. As far as the negotiations go, I do hope we get on strike because I like telling people I'm on strike instead of just unemployed. It's easier for me. As far as Dune 2, biggest movie of the year, I'm glad that a movie that's this big actually feels like a blockbuster movie and not kind of like just a shitty cash grab. Rebel Moon, director's cut. I'm not surprised. If anything, I feel like Snyder's kind of running a grift at this point of just making bloated movies and then just cash raking in on a director's cut. Later, 300 prequel, I do not care because if it's not connected to the source material, he's kind of already watched that before. Is that it?
Keep going.
25.
You got 30 seconds.
Okay, American Gladiator reboot. I'm cool with that. Let's do it, but let's make steroids legal. Pineapple Express 2. I don't think we need comedy sequels. They rarely work out. Sir Ian McKellen, if he comes back, that'd be great. It'd be great to see him. Or maybe it might be hard to look at, but it'd be great to see him. Batman Ninja 2, very excited. I think it's good art. I think we should press the franchise as weird and bizarre as possible and not just do standard kind of, generic ones. The Penguin, really excited to see what they do with that. Great character. New Suicide Squad, I just can't get to caring about the Suicide Squad. I feel like they keep trying to force feed me this, But, I hope it's good. I do. Kevin Spacey is broke. I don't know how I feel about that. I'm kind of if my actions have consequences, I don't know what to say about more than that. Steamboat Willie, I just heard about that today. That's the most interesting thing I think I heard. That sounds kind of awesome.
Well, Mark, you did great hot takes, but you didn't make it.
You blew it.
It's okay. Sabrina's the only one who ever wins this game.
Yeah. That's not true. The Thirsty Daddy wins a lot, too.
That's true.
Great hot takes.
That's for a different reason.
Because he's thirsty?
Yes.
Sexy points, yeah.
Great hot takes, though, Mark. Great hot takes. You know what? I'm still giving a round of applause. Round of applause for Mark, everybody.
That's all I do it for.
What did Queen say? Good try, Mark.
Good try. Good try.
Mike, who's going next?
Peppy, it's your turn.
Oh, you throw Peppy in the hot seat? I don't know if Peppy will do hot takes.
You got to go, Pep.
Okay, Peppy, how you feeling? You feeling good?
Not feeling good. So don't piss me off.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, okay. I know you're waiting until you only do it on the hundreds. All right.
Yeah,
Peppy, I'll go, Brian. I'm allergic today. I've been riding my bicycle and there's all this. Do you guys have this out in LA? Like all the fluffy white stuff floating through the air? All the fuzzies make you dizzy, like the Yoshi's Island level?
Hey, Mike, when you get to these hot takes, come on, beat it up.
It's called pollen.
All right. Point taken, Peppy. Let's do it. I'm going. I'm going. I'm ready, Brian.
Okay. All right. We don't have those fluffy clouds, though. We really don't. I'm just saying. All right, Mike, here we go. Are you serious? Are you ready to go? You feel good, smooth, debonair, ready to rock and roll and kissing babies?
If you keep asking me questions, I'm going to keep wasting your time, Brian.
All right. Hot takes in 3, 2, 1. Hot takes.
Okay, what do we got here today? Apple is releasing a new version of the board game Yahtzee called iYahtzee. It's horrible. Superbad 2 I guess 2 40-year-olds sneaking out to drink vodka out of a Tide bottle isn't quite as endearing as the original. Rebel Moon, these Zack Snyder cuts for 2 movies, they're gonna be long. I don't know if I have all that time. Super Mario. Oh, this is the real stuff. The American Gladiator reboot. This is something I'm actually excited about. I'm a big fan of Laser. I'm a big fan of Nitro, Titan, Malibu. Those are some of my favorites. Several of them I have tattoos of their face. The Penguin is going to be good. We get some more Colin Farrell. His acting chops are increasing in his later years. And Kevin Spacey can suck it.
Yeah. When he was naming off all those American Gladiators, I thought he was just telling me energy drinks. No.
I think that they could probably get, they could work out that branding. I think that's good synergy, Mark.
Oh no.
Every time. Almost every time. Not every time.
Not every time. You've gotten the hot takes before, Mike.
90% of the time, it happens every time, Brian.
Yep. Good. So round applause, Mike. So round applause.
Thank you. I had fun.
Question is Sean ready for his hot takes? Is he feeling good? Sean, can you make the minute before the bomb blows up? That's the question.
We'll give it a shot. We'll give it a shot, my man. Let's get into it.
Okay, here we go, Sean. I know you got this. I believe in you. Hot takes in 3, 2, 1. Hot takes.
IATSE, what's left to do? Pay the fucking people. Dune Stew. I watched it this week. You should watch it again. It's wonderful. There's no reason not to be watching Dune 2 24 hours a day. Rebel Moon. No one asked for this. We don't need a director's cut. Sorry, Zack Snyder. Try again. Speaking of try again, don't do it with a 300 prequel. We saw what happened the last time, and I think the only reason that movie was successful was Eva Green. 2 reasons there. American Gladiator reboot coming, as long as they name him after mental health afflictions this time. Pineapple doing Superbad 2? That's okay. I don't need sequels. Those movies were perfect for their time. They cannot be replicated. Move on. Sir Ian McKellen, please don't die anytime soon. Batman Ninja 2, Batman Ninja 1 was great. Again, all these kind of stories like the Suicide Squad, going in different styles, again, just shows how versatile these characters can be. Comic books is a beautiful medium. Speaking of which, Penguin, very excited. September can't come soon enough. Kevin Spacey's broke. That's my hometown. Kind of new hometown. Fuck him. And Steamboat Willie, I already had that joke. Close enough. Close enough. Did I get them all?
I'll get close enough.
I did it.
Jesus Christ. That's an improvement. Oh, there's my regular face.
Woo! There you go. There you go. Great hot take.
Okay. Thank you. Queen, to answer your question, some iterations of the Suicide Squad are good. Most of them are not good. There you go. That's it.
Did you like the James Gunn one?
Yeah, James. I mean, yes, absolutely. James Gunn one, I think, took the good. Like, what makes Suicide Squad great is the idea of anyone could die immediately. You can't get too attached to these characters. You want to root for them, but you know they're dickheads in the end, and so someone's gonna die. That's it. And they made Harley Quinn the focus because she's the most popular thing that DC had for a long time. So there you go. That's
everybody loves Harley Quinn. But
Margot Robbie, America, Australia's sweetheart, wherever the fuck she's from.
Let us know out there in the chat. Who do you think won hot takes, everybody? Voting begins now. I'm starting the poll. What do you think, Mark? Do you think Super Suicide Squad's gonna be good, like an animated version? I think that's gonna be great. And can Suicide Squad be something amazing for WB? Yeah.
As long as it's like lightly R-rated, which is I feel like the lane they should keep it. Animation could be the best lane for that. I feel like you can go a bit crazier, you can go a bit extra with it. So that would be cool, but I haven't heard if it's going to be just like a PG. They're just trying to use popular characters and they can't go that crazy with it. If they do it, I want them to go crazy. Therefore, animation excites me.
Yeah, I want them to go nuts with it. We were talking about Star Wars, I think, on Monday about how they should have rated our Star Wars thing. And I was like, that kind of made me think this too. It's like, can we just do something different with this and make it great? I don't know. This too just that tantalizes something inside me. I'm like, let's make something different with Suicide Squad. So it's amazing.
Yeah. Oh no, absolutely. Again, all these characters are very adaptable to different mediums. Like the DC animated slate has been putting out some really good stuff the last couple of years, way ahead of the Marvel animated stuff. X-Men 97 notwithstanding, of course.
So good.
But like there have been a few other like straight like cartoon animation style, but nothing in this kind of variety. You know, nothing this animated inspired kind of Suicide Squad.
What does isekai even mean?
I'm not going to look it up.
I think it's a type of ramen, I believe.
I think it's right.
A subgenre of portal fantasy. What is portal fantasy?
This is a deep dive, Mike. Mike, do you think that Kevin Spacey is into portal fantasy?
He might be. Sean also, I asked AI a moment ago what the American gladiators would be named if they were named after mental health disorders, and surprisingly, it didn't want to answer me. So I'll have to give them to you. That would be borderline, disassociative Dave. I don't know.
Did it direct you to like seek mental health? Like
it did not. It said, I'm not programmed to do that, bro.
Calling 911. Calling 911. Maybe.
Rachel's on the show now. What's Rachel? Oh, there.
Oh, nice.
No Rachel tonight. No.
I'm still learning how to answer this question, so we got to come back. We'll come back next week. Check in. See
I'm
if
not
the
worried
Google
about
programmers
computers at all. This is fantastic.
Do we get to talk about the 300 prequel? Because I have some questions. We already had a 300 prequel, right? It was a sequel.
I thought it was a sequel.
I thought it was a sequel. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not. So I thought for me, 300 was probably my favorite Zack Snyder movie. I think it's kind of a perfect movie for what it's doing. It's, it's rough around the edges, but it's kind of supposed to be. And I feel like what worked is Zack Snyder having great source material, and then he just got to do the fucking visual shit that he does. When he gets to when he has to write a story, that's when it all kind of falls apart, and the visuals just aren't enough. In a lot of cases, he kind of botches some things that just make me feel like I wasted 3 hours for like 2 cool scenes. So I'm just worried about it. I'm worried that it's not going to have the juice that the original had, because it doesn't have the same type of template.
Yeah, that happens all the time. I
completely forgot that there was even a 300 sequel until like earlier this week. There was a release of a limited release of a Frank Miller documentary, biography movie that played across the nation in Cinemark theaters. And it reminded me that there was even a 300 sequel to begin. So I was very even surprised to go back to this. I mean, there's lots of stories to, in mythology and in this kind of history that I don't think that we know a ton about. So I'm all for that, like exploring those kind of things and just not making it like an Ancient Aliens kind of show. Yeah.
300 was that was Frank Miller. That was Frank Miller.
That would
right?
be amazing.
That was Frank Miller. Yeah. Yeah, they went into a lot of like what he went through to put on that movie and the style and the trust he put in Zach and all that kind of stuff. So,
the historical stuff there's all sorts of cool stuff, but I mean it's a written, it's a fictional story based around it. So it's more about what's a cool graphic novel or something that he could kind of write and pull off. Even though he kind of missed the mark on Watchmen as far as what it was about, he still pulled off a cool comic book movie. You know what I mean? Because he had the guide rails there. I want him to have guide rails. I feel like that's where he thrives the best.
I agree. And I think what we saw with Rebel Moon when that came out is they let him do whatever the fuck he want. It's over bloated. It's overwrought because no one said no to him. And it's where's that sweet spot for Zack Snyder when he's going to actually do a faithful adaptation, but still be able to express some kind of creative license versus go be Zack Snyder, do everything, and then it's no one wants it. I don't know if we've seen it yet from him. I don't know. Dawn of the Dead was great. I
like that.
I still love that one. So Zombie Babies, come on, that was great.
All I think about though when it comes to Watchmen, I hear Hallelujah every time I think of that. Just the sex scene in the owl.
Upsetting.
Again, Zack Snyder's great with visuals. I 100% agree with that. It's just sometimes he's not great with the plot, and
Rebel Moon is just
make Sucker Punch, which hot chicks, hot girls.
I forgot about Sucker Punch.
And nothing else. It was just kind of nonsense.
It was just like hot women like fighting, and there's no story there. Really, there wasn't. I don't think it was like there was different stylistic stuff. It's like nothing.
Yeah,
really happened.
earlier you are like, we don't have the plot for the new 300 prequel. I'm like, plot for like a Zack Snyder movie? I just want to know what it looks like.
You know what? There's going to be slow mo used way too much.
There'd be a lot of slow mo.
Be a little dark, a little sepia, and the mother's name is Martha, and some other.
Martha.
You say that name. My actual mom's name is Martha, so that one actually cut you.
Get her on the show. Call her up. Have her call
Snyder would like you. Snyder would like you.
Have her call in real quick.
Well, I'm ending the poll right now. We have a winner of hot takes. Now we know who won. And I'm very excited about this. I hope you're all excited about who wins hot takes. Anybody have an idea? Any thoughts? Huh?
The dog.
Probably Pepe. Yeah.
He's won
Pepe
before.
or Sabrina.
He has won before.
Sabrina wins.
And our winner of hot takes is Mr. Sean Sutherland. Sean wins hot takes.
I didn't have a speech prepared. Don't. The emojis throw me off. This is only like my second win here. I can't. Oh, Jesus. Thank you, everybody. I don't deserve this.
Yeah.
Whoa.